just sit down comfortably. Make sure your space is quiet as much as you can. Maybe take a block in case you are used to using it, or you're just beginning. Sometimes it's useful. If you don't have a yoga block, you can use a little box, or maybe a book, a hardcover book. Okay, and sit down comfortably with crossed legs. Make sure that your feet are under the knees. And try to concentrate now on your breath already. Feel the sitting bones touching the ground. Feel your chest opening. Lower your shoulders. Stretch your neck and put your chin a little bit down towards the chest. But without bending the head. Just move the head. And concentrate on your breath. Start breathing very deep and very slow. You can use the Ujjayi breath if you're familiar with it. And try to leave everything behind. Focus on here and now, on you in this moment and this practice. And start breathing very deep. With every inhalation, expand your whole chest completely in every possible direction. Feel your ribs growing as if outside of your body. And on every exhalation, get rid of all the air little by little, very slowly. Control the breath in your throat. And at the end, bring the navel towards the spine. Start rolling your head around your neck in one direction first. Keep stretching the neck at the same time. Very slow movement. And change the direction. Keep breathing slowly. And slowly come back to the center. On the next inhalation, raise the right arm up, put the left one on the floor and stretch up. And exhale, bend gently to the left side, stretching the whole right side. Inhale, come back up and stretch. And exhale down. Inhale, raise the left arm up and stretch. Exhale, bend gently to the right side, stretching the whole left side. Inhale, come back up and stretch again. And exhale down. Inhale, raise right arm and stretch up. Exhale, put the hand on the opposite knee, the other hand in the back and twist gently. On the inhale, stretch your spine even more up. And exhale, slowly come back to the center. And inhale, left arm up and stretch. Exhale, put your hand on the opposite knee, the other one in the back and twist. Inhale, stretch your spine up. And exhale, back to the center. On the inhale, raise both arms, interlock your fingers and stretch from your hips all the way up. And exhale, keep bending from your hips towards the front. And when you're at your maximum, put your forearms on the floor, drop your head down. And relax your shoulders, your neck is falling loosely towards the floor. Relax your arms and feel the stretch only in your thighs and your hip joint. Concentrate on your breathing again. And on the next inhalation, interlock your fingers again, stretch to the front and slowly come back up. And exhale, lower your arms. Put your feet on the floor and come stand up in Tadasana. Tadasana, so both feet together, or if you don't feel a good balance, when your feet are joined, put them in line with your hips, the distance of the hips, and otherwise you can put them together. And an active position, Tadasana. So keep your hips in a neutral position, not too much to the back or to the front, a neutral position. Stretch the whole spine, keep opening up your chest as before. Lower your shoulders, roll them a little bit towards the back and then down. And bring your navel in, your lower ribs in. Stretch the neck as well and chin gently to the chest. And on the next inhalation, raise your arms, interlock your fingers and stretch. And on the next exhalation, keep the stretch in your torso but lower your arms slowly. And inhale, raise your arms, interlock your fingers and stretch again. On the exhale, keep twisting to the right and spread your arms to the sides. Inhale, come back up again and to the center. And exhale, arms to the sides and twist to the right. And stay here. For one breath, try looking to the back. And inhale, come back up and to the center, interlock your fingers and stretch. And the other side, exhale, twist to the left, spread your arms to the sides. Inhale, come back up and stretch. And exhale, twist to the left again. Inhale, come back and stretch. And exhale one more time. And try looking to the back, stay for one breath. And inhale, come back up into the center. Interlock your fingers and stretch. And exhale, lower your arms slowly. And inhale, raise your arms, interlock your fingers and stretch. And exhale one more time, twist to the right, spread your arms. On the inhale, lift up your chest first and then bend gently to the back, but stay in the twist. And on the exhale, bend towards the floor, but stay parallel to the floor. Inhale one more time, come back up and bend gently to the back. And exhale, bend parallel to the floor and stay for one breath. On the inhalation, stretch your back even more. On the exhale, bring the navel in and try to feel as if someone was pulling you by the hands. And inhale, come back up. And exhale. exhale to the center and lower your arms. And inhale the other side. Raise your arms, interlock your fingers and stretch. Exhale, twist to the left, spread your arms to the sides. And inhale, lift up your waist and bend gently to the back. Exhale, bend to the front, parallel to the floor. Inhale, come back up, lift up your waist, your chest, and bend to the back. And exhale, try to bend from your hips, not from the spine. Bend down, parallel to the floor and stay. On the inhalation, stretch your back even more. Exhale, bring your navel in. And inhale, come back up slowly. Stay in the twist. And exhale, come back to the center and lower your arms. Stay for one breath. Relax a bit the shoulders. And the next inhalation, raise your arms, interlock your fingers and stretch. Lower your shoulders. Exhale, bend from your hips all the way down to Uttanasana with the first one. So bend your knees and drop your head down. On the inhale, stretch your legs, stretch your back, look in front. Put your hands somewhere, either on your tibia or on the floor. On the floor only if you can still keep the whole spine straight. If you're rounding the spine while reaching the floor, keep your hands a bit higher somewhere on your legs. And exhale, bend down again, bend your knees, drop your head down. Inhale one more time, Ardha Uttanasana, stretch your back, look in front. And exhale one more time, bend down, bend your knees gently. And now stay for a few breaths, and with each exhalation try to feel as gravity is bringing you towards the floor. And with every inhalation try to stretch your spine even more. And bring your weight more to the front, not completely on your heels. And on every exhalation, if your legs are bent, try to stretch them out little by little. And on the next inhalation, bend your knees so that your thighs are parallel to the floor. Interlock your fingers and come to the chair pose. Stretch your back. Exhale, come back up and lower your arms. And one more time, the chair pose. Inhale, raise your arms, interlock your fingers. And exhale, bend your knees. Go just as slow as you can with stretched back. On the next inhalation, try to stretch even more. Tilt your pelvis. Exhale, bring your navel in. Inhale one more time, stretch your back. And on the exhale, put your hands on the floor and your knees to the floor. Stay on your toes and sit on the heels. And stay for one breath. And now put your hands in the front, point your feet, your toes, lay them flat on the floor, and put your hands next to your thighs, more or less in the middle of your thighs, and make sure that all the time your back is stretched, and slowly lift up your knees. We have been doing it also last time. So you should be already familiar with it if you were with me. And slowly up and down. You can do whatever you're able to do. So it can be very low movement, very small one, or if you, your feet are more stretched, you can move your hands a little bit more towards your hips and move them higher. Depending how flexible, how advanced you are. So for each person it will be different. Okay, and do it a few times. Gently. And lower your legs on the floor. Put your hands behind you on your fingertips. Roll your shoulders to the back and open up your chest, and on the next inhalation, lift up the chest even more and drop the head to the back. On the exhale, chin goes to the chest, relax the stomach. And on the next inhalation, one more time, open up your chest and maybe lift your hips up, drop your head to the back. And exhale, come back down. Put your hands in the front, walk with them to the front to stretch your back even more. And then drop your head down, put your forearms on the floor, relax your arms, your shoulders. And on the next inhalation, come to the 4-point position. And now make sure that your hands are over your shoulders and your knees over your hips. Open up your chest. Stretch your neck as well. Try to make sure that your back is, the neck is an extension of your back. So the whole back is flat, let's say, as if it was a table. And bring the navel in, so don't let your stomach sink towards the floor. Bring the navel in towards the spine. Stay for one breath. And on the next inhalation, lift the right arm up and at the same time the left leg up. Stretch parallel to the floor. And exhale, bring your knee and your elbow together and round your back as for the cat pose. And inhale one more time, stretch the right arm and the left leg up. And exhale, bring the knee and the elbow. And inhale one more time, stretch, the foot is flexed. And exhale, come back on the floor. And the other side. Inhale, left arm and the right leg. Exhale, the elbow and the knee together around your back. Inhale, stretch your arm and the leg. Flex foot. Exhale, knee and elbow. Inhale one more time, stretch as much as you can, and exhale, come back to the floor. And on the next inhalation, one more time, the right arm and the left leg, and stay. On the inhalation, try to stretch even more as if someone was pulling you by the hand and the foot. Exhale, bring the navel in. Inhale one more time, stretch, and exhale down. And the other side, left arm up and right leg, and stay. On the inhalation, stretch even more on both sides. Exhale, bring the navel in towards the spine. Inhale one more time, stretch as much as you can. And exhale down. Come back to 4-point position. Tuck your toes in and come to the downward dog. And now walk in the dog. few times. So bend one knee, stretching the opposite one, and then the other one. While doing this, make sure that you're pushing off the mat with both hands. You can move your hips also to start the hip joint moving. And now bend both knees gently. And on the next exhalation, slowly start stretching them out, but without rounding your back. So if lowering the heels means that your back is rounded, come back to the knees bent. Otherwise, you can stretch them out. And on the next inhalation, raise the right leg up. Exhale down. And inhale, left leg up. And exhale back down. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale back down one more time. And inhale, left leg up. Exhale down. And on the inhale, come back with both legs to the front between your hands. And inhale, stretch your back, look in front, hands on your shins or on the floor. Exhale, bend down completely from your hips. You can bend your knees gently if you need to. And on the next inhalation, interlock your fingers, stretch to the front, and with bent knees, slowly come back up. And exhale, lower your arms. And inhale one more time. Inhale and stretch up. Exhale, bend from your hips all the way down. Uttanasana, drop your head down. You can bend your knees. Inhale, stretch your back, look in front, arms on the shins or on the floor. And exhale, come to half chaturanga. So knees on the floor, weight towards the front and put your chest to the floor, hips are staying up. On the inhale, put your hips on the floor and bend up, bend to the back in little cobra. And on the exhale, come back to the downward dog. And inhale, right leg up. Exhale, put it in the front. Inhale, warrior one. Interlock your fingers and stretch. Lower your shoulders. Exhale, arms to the side and to the front, palms up. The variation of warrior one. And stay for one breath, lower your shoulders. Bring your navel in. And inhale, come back the same way to the side and up. Stretch. And on the exhale, come to warrior two. Open up your hips to the sides, spread your arms to the sides. And look at your right hand. Make sure that your knee is in line with your heel and that your hip is open. And on the next inhalation, inverted warrior. Put your left hand on your thigh or on your calf and the other one up. Stretch the whole right side. And exhale, come back to warrior two. Now put your right arm on the thigh, the other one in the back. And it can be either on your back or you can slide it on your inner thigh to open your chest even more towards the ceiling, towards the side. And stay for 2 breaths. Make sure that it's your leg and your side is creating one line. And make sure you're not leaning to the front. If you are, go a little bit higher maybe. on the next inhalation, both hands on the floor, square your hips, look in front. And exhale, come back to half chaturanga, chest to the front, to the floor, hips up. Inhale, upward dog or cobra. You go as high as you can. You can stay with bent elbows. And exhale, downward dog. And inhale, left leg up. Exhale, put it in the front. And inhale, warrior one. Interlock your fingers and stretch. Exhale, arms to the side and to the front, palms up. Make sure that your hips are facing the front, so they are not opening like for warrior two. Lower your shoulders and bring the navel in and the lower ribs in. And inhale, come back to the side and up. Interlock your fingers and stretch. And exhale, warrior two. Open up your hips now to the side. Spread your arms. And make sure again that your knee is not going to the side, that it's stacked above the heel. And lower your shoulder, don't squeeze your neck. And on the next inhalation, inverted warrior, stretch the whole left side. Exhale, come back to warrior two. And inhale, put your forearm on your thigh, the other hand in the back. And try looking up, or if it's putting tension on your neck, you can just look in front. And if you can, try sliding the hand on your inner thigh to open your shoulder even more. And stay for a few breaths. And on the next inhalation, square your hips, both hands on the floor, and come back on the exhale to half chaturanga, chest to the floor, hips staying up. Inhale, upward dog or cobra, shoulders low. And exhale, downward dog. And stay for one breath. Again with bent knees, or if you can, without rounding the back, you can stretch them out. And on the next inhalation, right leg up. And exhale, put it in the front. Put your left knee also on the front. On the floor. And now move your right foot on the side. Put your right hand on the inner side of your foot. Okay, and stretch your back. Take an inhale. Exhale. And on the next inhalation, lift the left arm up towards the ceiling. And stay for 3 breaths. Try to push with your the knee with your shoulder so that it's not going on the inside. And open up your chest to the side and try looking towards the ceiling. On the exhale, come back down. And one more time, inhale, open up and up. And now, if you still, if it's already intense for you, you can stay like that. If you still feel the space, you can tuck your toe of the left foot and try stretching the leg out. Make sure you're pushing off the mat with both your hand and your feet. knee on the floor, and the other one come back to 4-point position. And take your toes, come back to downward dog, stay for one breath. And on the next inhalation, left leg up and stretch. And exhale, put it in the front. And then right knee now is also going on the floor. Stretch, point your foot. And put your hand on the inner side of your left hand on the inner side of your left foot. And stay. On the exhalation, bring the navel in. Make sure you're stretching the whole spine and shoulders are away from the ears. Don't squeeze the neck. And on the next inhalation, raise the right arm up, open up the chest to the floor, to the side, and stay. Try to open up even more. Try to push the right knee with your shoulder so that it's not going to the inside. And on the next exhalation, come back down. And inhale one more time, stretch up. And either stay, or if you still have the space or the strength, tuck the toes of the right foot and try stretching it out. And keep pushing with your hand off the mat. Keep opening up the chest to the side, and if you can, look at the ceiling. If not, you can look in front. Okay, one more inhalation, open up. And exhale, put both hands on the floor, knee on the floor, and bring the left hand to 4-point position. And on the next exhalation, lower your butt towards the heels. Sit on your heels. Stretch the arms to the front. And on the inhalation, walk a little bit with your fingers to the front to stretch the back even more. And exhale. Put your forearms on the floor, drop your head down. And if your shoulders feel tense, if your arms hurt, you can go to Balasana position, putting the arms in line with your thighs. Concentrate on your breathing again. Make sure it's stable. Calm it down if you are breathing too fast. And if you were in Balasana, come back with your arms to the front. And on the next inhalation, come back to 4-point position. Cross your legs in the back. And slowly walk with your arms to the back to stretch the legs to the Dandasana. And now in Dandasana, first make sure that you can feel those sitting bones still on the floor, which are giving you the base for the spine to stretch up. And inhale, raise your arms, interlock your fingers and stretch. And exhale, without losing the stretch of your torso, lower your arms slowly. And now bend the right leg and put it on the floor, but we will not be doing the asana. So the foot is not close to the thigh, but try opening up your thigh a little bit, your hips a little bit more to the side. So some of you maybe are able to go completely outside. For some of you, it may be just here similar to Janushirasana. But try to open it up if you can. Okay, put your right arm behind you. You can put it either flat or on your fingertips. And on the inhale, raise the left arm up, and exhale, twist to the right side and put your hand under the knee. On the inhale, stretch your spine up, and exhale, try twisting just a little bit more, but make sure you're not leaning to the back or to either side. Make sure that your back is stretched straight to the ceiling on a straight axis. And slowly come back to the front. Now make sure your hips are facing the front, meaning in the middle of both your legs. And inhale, raise your arms, stretch up. And exhale, lower your arms on the floor. Inhale, stretch your spine, make sure that both sitting bones are still on the floor. And walk a little bit towards the front, but without squeezing the neck. Keep your chest open and keep stretching the back. And the left foot is flexed, the straight leg. You can drop your head down, but without bending the neck, just the head. And slowly come back with your hands to the center. And inhale, raise your arms, interlock your fingers and stretch. On the exhale, now twist to the straight leg. On the inhale, stretch up one more time. And exhale, bend just gently first towards the straight leg. Inhale, come back up. And exhale, bend from your hips again towards the stretched leg. And put your hands wherever you can. So it can be on your thigh, maybe on your calf, or maybe on your foot. And now again, make sure you're not squeezing the neck. Make sure your shoulders are low, away from the ears. And on every inhalation, try to stretch your back even more. And on every exhale, try to go a little bit lower, but first directing your stomach towards the thigh, and only then the chest towards the knee more or less. And drop your head down, but again, don't bend your neck, just the head. Make sure your lower back is stretching. And on the next inhalation, raise your arms up. And exhale, lower your arms. And stretch both legs to the front, again in Dandasana. And now, bend the left leg and put it on the side towards the floor. And again, try to open it up just as much as you can. Okay, make sure that you can still feel the sit bones on the floor. You can lift them up in order to have a more stable position. Okay, and first, put your left hand behind you on your fingertips or flat on the floor. And inhale, raise the right arm up, stretch. Exhale, put it on the opposite knee, just under it. And on every inhalation, try to stretch a little bit more towards the ceiling. And on every exhalation, try to twist just a little bit more. And the right foot now is flexed. Make sure your foot is not going to the inside. Keep breathing with Ujjayi if you can. The breathing slow. And slowly come back to the front. And now your hips are facing the front, so between your two legs in the center. And inhale, raise your arms, stretch, and exhale, bend slowly from your hips to the front. Put your hands on your fingertips on the floor. And on inhalation, try to stretch your back even more. And on the exhale, walk a bit to the front to go a little bit lower. And again, try not to squeeze your neck. Lower your shoulders away from your ears. And the navel goes towards the spine, especially on every exhalation. And remember, the right foot is flexed. Don't let it go to the inside. The knee is towards the ceiling. And slowly come back with your fingertips to the center in front of you. And the next inhalation, raise your arms, interlock your fingers and stretch. Exhale, twist to the stretch leg. Inhale, again stretch up. And on the exhale, just gently first bend to the straight leg. Inhale, come back up and stretch. And exhale, bend from your hips all the way down. And put your arms, again, your hands wherever you can, on the thigh, on the calf, or on your foot. Remember to twist towards the straight leg, as if you wanted to put the belly on your thigh. And don't squeeze your neck, lower the shoulders, keep opening up the chest. On every inhalation, try to stretch your spine even more. And on every exhale, try to lower it down a bit more. And on the next inhalation, stretch to the front and raise your arms up. Come back to the center. And exhale, lower your arms and stretch both legs again in front of you. You can move your legs a bit to the center and to the on the outside, just to relax your thighs or wherever you feel the tension. And now, bend your knees. Put your feet on the floor and your hands behind you. The fingers are far away from each other, are spread to the maximum. And now, by pushing off the mat with both your feet and your hands, try to lift up your hips. So inhale, lift them up, drop your head to the back, exhale down. And one more time on the inhale, lift your hips up, pushing off the mat with both your hands and your feet. Stay for one breath. And slowly come back down, chin to the chest, all the way down. Okay, and now make sure you have mat space behind you on your mat. And we will do the shoulder stand or the alternative, the variation of the pose. So for those who for some reason don't want to do the shoulder stand or cannot do because of the fragile neck, you can either just put the legs up towards the ceiling with flex foot, or you can use a little block or whatever you have taken, a book or a box if it's quite solid, and put it under your backbone and lift the legs as well up towards the ceiling. And for those who can do the full shoulder stand, make sure you have your shoulders, your arms touching the floor, and lift your foot. Prepare your shoulders so that you're not on your neck, but on your shoulders. And go to the shoulder stand. Make sure that your hands are as low, as close to the mat as they can. And on the exhalation, lower the right leg down, parallel to the floor. Inhale, come back up. And exhale, left leg down, parallel to the floor. Inhale up. And exhale, spread both legs to the sides. Toes are trying to reach the floor. Inhale, come back. And exhale, put your feet together and knees to the sides. And inhale, come back up. Stay again for one breath. Of course, you can go out whenever you feel you need to. And exhale, go to Halasana, both legs straight in the back, behind your head. And again, stay if you can, stretching your arms on the mat. And if you're going out, if you're ready to go out, do it very slowly with a controlled movement, rolling your back little by little on the floor. Do a little massage for your spine at the same time, vertebra by vertebra, one by one. And then put your feet on the floor, feet apart, knees together. Stay for one breath. And bring both knees towards your chest. And on the exhalation, push your knees against your chest, flattening the whole back on the floor. On the inhale, grab some air, release the grip a little, and exhale one more time. Push your legs towards the mat, flattening the whole back on the floor, and your shoulders are going to the floor. And inhale, release the grip. You can move your legs a bit to the front, to the back, maybe make a cycle to massage the lower back. And when you're ready, come back to the seating position slowly, either by your right side or by rolling to the front. And again, sit down comfortably. Make sure you can feel the sit bones, that the position is stable but comfortable, without any tension. And we will start our pranayama. So first concentrate on your breathing. And if you're familiar with Ujjayi, start breathing with Ujjayi. If you're not familiar with Ujjayi breathing, you can just use normal, slow and deep breathing through both nostrils open. And we will do inhalations through alternate nostril, left or right, and exhalation with Ujjayi or normal deep breathing. So first, concentrate again on your breath, and you can start breathing very deep and long. And first, exhale completely. And inhale through the left nostril. Hold. Exhale, Ujjayi, both nostrils open. Hold. Inhale, right. Hold. Exhale, Ujjayi, both nostrils open. Hold. Inhale, left. Hold. Exhale, Ujjayi. Hold. Inhale, right. Hold. Exhale, Ujjayi. Hold. Inhale, left. Hold. Exhale, Ujjayi. Hold. Inhale, right. Hold. Exhale, Ujjayi. Hold. Inhale, left. Hold. Exhale, Ujjayi. Hold. Inhale, right. Hold. And exhale, Ujjayi. Hold. And come back to your natural breathing. Observe the air for a moment, going up and down your system. And slowly open your eyes and prepare for Shavasana. And Shavasana, so lie down with your legs a little bit apart, your arms away from your body and palms facing the ceiling. Make sure your shoulders align on the floor. Make sure you stretch your neck. And concentrate on your breathing, but without controlling it. Just observe it. Try to scan your body now from your toes to the tip of the head. Relax your feet. Relax your calves. Relax your thighs. Relax your hips. Relax your stomach. Relax your chest. Relax your shoulders. Relax your arms and your hands. Relax your neck. And relax all the muscles of your face. Relax your eyes. And relax your forehead. Take a deep and long inhalation. And very slow, purifying exhalation. And one more time, inhale. And exhale, releasing all the tension from your body. And start waking your body up by moving your fingers and your toes. You can stretch if you like. And put your feet on the floor. And by rolling over the right shoulder or rolling your back towards the front, come back to the sitting position. And when you're sitting down comfortably, put your hands on your chest in Namaste and drop your head down. Say thank you to yourself for this practice, for giving this time to yourself, giving this time to your body and to your mind. Put your hands back on your thighs, head back in the center, and slowly allow your eyes to open. Namaste. Thank you very much. Thank you. And